Hey, we're back. We're still with Dale Lott. So, Dale, what can you share with us about doing business internationally?
Ooh, that's a big one. So, for me personally, doing business with Asia has been quite a big thing. It literally has been 80% of my business in the consumer electronics world. You know, that sounds crazy. Usually, consumer electronics are made in China and then shipped to the U.S. and we buy them, right? Well, it's funny. The Asian market literally wants made in USA goods. Why is that? Because they can get everything that's made in China. They want something that's different.
Sure.
You know, they want to have something that no one else can have.
Yeah.
That is better quality because they know how stuff is made.
Yeah.
So to me, that's been a major part of my success in business. You know, like I said, 80%, that's a big deal. So people that want to start businesses and sell goods, they don't need to just look in the U.S., look abroad, look in Europe, look in the Middle East, you know, the places, Abu Dhabi and places like that. Where
to sell your products.
Exactly, high-end stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if you're just making something in China to try to sell it to China, it's not going to work.
Oh, no.
You need to make something high-end.
Right.
You know, a razor that no one else can get.
Yeah.
You know, an in-ear monitor which is what I built, that's made at Tiffany jewelry quality out of materials they can't get.
So what I think I'm hearing is the two keys to sell into China are made in the USA and high end.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's insane. And it was something that was very hard for me to understand, is the more it costs, the more you sell. It's completely inverse from here.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, anything else on doing business internationally on you know,
Yes.
Because you're dealing with different laws and different customs.
That's
and
right.
How do you keep from?
That's right. Intellectual property laws, your non-disclosure agreements, all have to be looked at very closely and, stick to the letter of the law on everything. Don't let them get away with anything. You'll have distributors if you're selling over there. You'll want agreements with them that are ironclad. And make sure you check the people out. I know it's kind of hard to do because we're here and, you're kind of going on their word.
How do you do that?
Fly over there.
Yeah.
Meet with them. Ask them to give you some customer names that speak English.
Yeah.
And talk with them.
Yeah.
And look at other products that they sell and how their customers feel about that, and those companies, talk to them.
So if you have a solid agreement in China, it sounds like China is the main one we're talking about. Can you enforce it over there? If it's written to the standard of Chinese law.
In China, hard to do it. But Hong Kong, although it's, it's part of China, I guess legally, Hong Kong is its own little place, right?
Right.
Singapore, very affluent community.
Now, Singapore is a whole different deal.
It is. I love Singapore. Japan, very respectful of our laws, and the culture is fantastic. Korea is another country that you can sell in. Thailand is sort of an up and coming heavy hitter there. Malaysia, all the Asian countries are good.
Okay, so when you were, I think I may have misunderstood. You're not selling almost everything in China. It's in
the everybody assumes that Asia is China.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely the biggest country, but but all the people who make their money in China don't live there.
Okay. Yeah.
Taiwan's is sort of a big place. Singapore definitely.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to go to Singapore, it's quite a place. So
that's what I've heard. And Okay, so we've got just a couple of minutes left. You've done very well as an entrepreneur. Tell us a couple of important lessons that you would share with others.
Be true to who you are.
What do you mean by that?
So if don't try to be somebody you're not.
Right.
if you do things a certain way and that's how you like to do them, then do that. Don't let people, especially when you start getting investors, they all tend to think they know everything.
Right.
And we have all the money, we've made all this
Yeah.
money, and we're going to give you some money now. You got to listen to us, kid. They wouldn't be investing in that kid, so
Yeah.
to speak, if they didn't see something there. So in effect, when you start to change that person or you force them to change into who you think they should be, then they lose who they are. And then that spark's gone. So
Right.
that's one thing for
That
sure.
would be, okay, so we won't have time for another one.
Okay.
Dale, thanks so much for being
Thank you.
here, and I'm just so you had Orasonics and sold it to Fender, and
Yeah, it was awesome.
yeah, now you're so.
Doing it
thank you
again.
for being here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gents, we'll see you next week. Bye now.